Based on these 3 green candles, you would think that it's going to go up there and sweep that liquidity. You know, we could use our first presented fair value gap from the 130 session, which would be this gap right here anyway. So we already got that boxed up. All right, let's see what's going to happen. Bro, go back and watch the video, y'all. I told y'all, don't trust no sales until y'all see this liquidity right here swept on the 1 minute time frame. All right, so this is why, you know, learning how to read the 1 minute time frame is so important. It would also help you figure out like how the timing thing works with the sessions, you know. And if you don't want to be on the 1 minute time frame, you know, you can also just look at the 1 hour chart, right? We marked this out. We got a swing high right here. We want to see this liquidity swept, right? We want to see the market get above here if it can. If it can't, then that's even more of a sign that we're going to go back down. But we would prefer to see the market sweep this liquidity and then, you know, wait for the, you know, 1 hour candle to close and then see which way the market is going to go, right? So that's what we're going to be looking for as well. So we're not really taking any trades. You know, we have ideas on what should happen, but I'm not from the future, so I don't know what's going to happen. As y'all can see, we got this market boxed up. All right, we got this market boxed up. So we don't try to take every trade, you know. Even though we're only up about 480 on our funded account today, 0.5%, it's not that bad, right? Start off green for the week, do something right, feel good about yourself, and then you try to carry that over moving forward, right? I didn't win every trade today, right? I lost 2 trades and I won 2 trades. But because of my risk management, it allowed me to lose 2, right? I can have a 50% winning ratio because I'm going for 1 to 3 risk to reward ratios. So even if I was, you know, only winning half of my trades, because I'm going for 1 to 2s, 1 to 3s, mostly 1 to 3 risk to reward ratios, I can still have a profitable day, even when I start the day off with 2 losses. All right, so if y'all could drop a like on this video, I would greatly appreciate that. Make sure to always use code KRACKEN if you guys are going to go check out any prop firms that I have in the link below. I think I'm about to get back to lifting these dumbbells. I thought something was, you know, getting ready to happen right there, but I guess not. All right, seems like we finally getting a spike above this liquidity right here. See, just for learning purposes. Let me see right here. The market came down, swept this liquidity. I want to see if that was a 3 to 1. That's almost a 3 to 1. Didn't take it, but I'm just for learning purposes. So let's see. Depending on what type of pullback we get right here, we may actually be able to take a scalp for a buy. See, potential hypothetical trade. Not really looking to get caught up in the chop, honestly. See, we're gonna see what happens. All right, I feel like this is the safest stop loss to use because the market seems to have a willingness to respect this stop. So I think I'm going to do something like this, maybe. Yep. So let's see if this idea works out. And this trade is a 4 to 1 risk to reward ratio. Let me make sure I'm on the 5 minute as well. I definitely want to still be aware as this market pull back. I want to be aware of this down here because we could sweep all of this liquidity. I don't want to be trying to buy too soon right there as the market is dropping down, because we could just sweep right through there and then still, you know, not even touch these gaps right here. So I want to be real careful. So this is just a hypothetical trade idea for a scalp, but we want to see how bullish this market is going to stay. But I'm definitely looking to take a buy. If we can get a drop down into these zones down here, I'm definitely looking for a buy. I just want to see, for me to be completely comfortable, I need to see all liquidity get swept. Otherwise, like taking a buy, I'm not going to be comfortable. Taking a sell, I'm not going to be comfortable. That's why we haven't sold yet. I mean, we just swept liquidity right there at one time, right? We swept it, but we did not run it out. So a body needs to close above for us to run that liquidity out. All right, we swept that once, rejected. Let's see what's going to happen again. All right, I told y'all we boxed this wick up on a 1 minute from earlier. We still haven't hit the midpoint of that. So let's see what's going to happen. 4 more minutes until this 1 hour candle close. I want to see, do the market want to make some type of quick run up above and sweep this liquidity within the next 4 minutes? All right, so pay attention to the time, y'all. Pay attention to the time. All right, look at what time it is. This 1 hour candle is getting ready to close. I just said it a couple seconds ago. I said, are we going to want to sweep this liquidity that we mentioned earlier on a 1 hour time frame? And then let's see how, if we're going to want to close strong or if we're going to close pretty weak, right?